We got new sparkle gels and I'm gonna show you how to use it. I'm TinoVo and welcome to my online nail art class. So we have 3 new color sparkle gels and we are going to explore them today. So the first color that we're going to explore is Lava and Love. And it is a pink color with a blue base and a coral tone like sunset. So I am going to start by painting it on black. You see, on black it shows the sunset tone more. All over this, isn't that pretty? And then now I am going to go ahead and paint it in white. So you can see that it shows multiple tone depending on the background color. You can see pink more, and you can also see a blue base, which is very pretty. And you can see the difference between two colors right here. And so that is what sparkle gel is that it has a unique type of glitter that have multiple tone for one, and they are translucent so they can see the background color. So you can incorporate any color you like. This is black, this is white, and you can go anywhere in between. So that is Lava and Love. And then I move on to a different colors. This one is Bahama Mama. It's my favorite because I love like peacock color or ocean colors. So that is my fantasy colors. Bahama Mama is a green with a pink base and a blue tone. I am going to apply that on black. So on black, you can see green and blue like a peacock. That's what it looked like. And then on white, it still shows similar spectrum, but this time you can see the base more. And I couldn't even explain the base. It's like a pink and a gray. It looked really awesome, and I couldn't really explain it. It's like a periwinkle purple and pink. And then, of course, you can see the blue tone more on the white. So that is the contrast between black and white. And of course, you can go in between and look at the reflectiveness. So they are usually reflective. That's why I called it sparkle gels. I don't call it glitter gels because this is what coming into my mind when I say glitters. This is what it look like. It's plain glitter, and to me, glitter are a little more basics because sparkle gels is different. It's kind of like iridescent, and it's most often have cosmetic flake also, like this gel. This is Marilyn, and Marilyn is a type of sparkle gel that have cosmetic flake. You see, it's like ultra. So that's cosmetic flake. And sparkle gel that are like, for example, golden sand, it also have like iridescent chrome dust in that too. So it have multiple material in sparkle gel that make it not glitters. It have glitter in there, but it have other things. So an easier way to explain sparkle gels is that it's cover a wide range of all things that are shiny. Just remember that all things that are shiny is sparkle gels. So this is golden sand, and golden sand, it is a yellow with periwinkle purple base and golden tone. Is absolutely angelic. Let me apply it on black first. So on black, you can see the yellow with like a green and golden tone in there. because black are very deep color. So if you apply thin enough, it can transform it into almost like a green, and it's super reflective. Like, let me go up here and I will remove extra colors. See, with less colors, the black take over and it show more like a greenish golden tone. But if you apply like normal, then you see like a crystalline yellow. I don't even want to call it yellow because it really is like golden, like sunshine. And of course, when I apply on white, I can see the base more. So it's still golden, but now you see like a purple and a pink base. And I think it's absolutely attractive. Let me tilt it down. You can see that. So the white take over, and you can see it's still very hard to explain this base. It's like purple or blue, and it's a little pink too. So it's very demure base. So that is the contrast of golden sand. That's why, as a designer, I carry sparkle gels because unlike solid color, which cover up my design, if I applied it wrongly, this doesn't cover up my design. This enhance my design because it show detail in the background. It show color and tone in the background, and it's added to it instead of just replacing it or cover it up. Another thing that I want to expose you to is that sparkle gel are absolutely compatible with pigments. I will show you. I'm gonna take this Lava and Love sparkle gel on top of white, and I am going to add blue in there. Put it on a paper towel, smudge it down, just like that. And you want to take out something like this, where you can knock up dust, so there's no loose dust on your brush. And then I am going to take that and blend over this pink. Get a little more colors. And let's do a little bit down here. Okay, and then I'm going to put top coat on. So when it comes to pigments, if you apply pigment onto sparkle gel, you will notice that it's not very heavy. It doesn't make for you to apply a bunch of pigment on. It's very light. And the reason is because you want to see the sparkle underneath when you apply pigment on. Like this. See, you can see blue, but you still can see the pink color underneath. So that's extremely important. Let's move on to another nails. Let's add purple to this one. This is Bahama Mama, and it's on top of white. And since it doesn't take a whole bunch of color, it's very easy to blend. It's just an absolute dream for you to blend. It's so perfect. Again, when you first apply it on, it might look like the color is taking over and you just don't see the glitter as well. But wait, after you apply top coat, look at that. It's all shining through, see that? And you still see the color on top, but you still see the color in the bottoms. Its color tone is literally limitless. See, you can enhance the color like this. Hear this? And I want to apply pink pigment on top of golden sand. And this golden sand is on a white background. Ooh, it's pretty with pink. So angelic. Seen that? Isn't that awesome? We haven't even get to its fullest potential yet. We're still exploring. Okay. So we're still exploring on the surface is what I mean. Apply top coat on. Okay, so this is pigment, nail art pigment that we are dealing with. Hear this, isn't that beautiful? So, besides the fact that you can enhance it with raw color pigment, you can also enhance the depth and dimension with chrome, because chrome is not just the colors. Chrome is literally provide you the shine that it can be magnetized if you put like a clear gel over it. So it's not just producing colors, but it's also producing light for chrome. So I put the pigment right here for all three colors. You can already see it transform. Now I am going to take blue unicorn chrome and apply on top of this lava and love background. Lava and love on black background right here. So I'm going to take blue unicorn chrome. So unicorn chrome is a type of glass chrome, which means it's completely see-through 100%. Every speck of sparkle, every detail. If you design something right here, you can see that as well. So unicorn chrome is a glass chrome that have color tinted in it. Isn't that pretty? So not just the fact that it can absorb nail art pigment, it can also absorb chrome, and they both brilliant. So it's diverse, because usually a gel can either absorb pigment, which require to be just a little bit sticky, or a gel that can apply chrome because it completely no wipe. Well, this can apply both. See how pretty it is? And I'm just talking about unicorn chrome. You can apply mermaid chrome, like these little bottles that I have. These are mermaid chrome. You can apply it on. Mermaid chrome are stronger, more frostier, meaning it's covered more. Unicorn chrome are completely see-through, 100% see-through. And I am going to take this color, which is coral unicorn chrome, and I'm going to apply on this golden sand on black background. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. It's transformed instantly into a coral color. You can see here. And of course, golden sand are still there. You can see golden sand 100%. And when we're talking about unicorn chrome, we don't talk about solid unicorn chrome or solid chrome in general, because solid chrome cover everything. So it's pointless to use something pretty like this and just cover it up. So solid chrome are out of the equation. I would recommend you to use only unicorn chrome for sparkle gels. This is pink unicorn chrome. I actually stab it a little too hard right here. You can see when you use a lot. I use this bottle like a lot. It's my favorite color. When you use a lot, it will rub down toward that only a thin layer down the bottom. And at some point, it will look like this, and the hole just get bigger and bigger. And eventually, you just use up the entire jar of chrome. So I'm going to use these colors. It's another one of my favorite. My favorite is coral. But my second favorite, I would say that blue is my second favorite. And pink is my third favorite. I'm going to apply it on green. I use contrast color so you can see the change very well. So you can understand its limit, because it don't have a lot of limit on it. At first, you might start out with just a sparkle gel, but we venture into all the things that sparkle gel can do. Isn't that pretty? So now this doesn't look like the same color anymore. It changed completely. So I'm gonna put top coat on. All three. You shine the top coat. Put on these colors. So now we discover that it's compatible to nail art pigment. It's compatible to chrome. And it show everything in the background. Meaning you don't just have to have black and white. Black and white is just a contrast that I give you. But you can go in between. You can go red, blue, pink. You can even have a white nail using pigment base. And then you can put on multiple different color spectrum of pigments. And then you can cover it up with a sparkle gel. So you can see the color background. And you can see the tone on top. I'm going to do one just for you to see. Now we're going to clear all three. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like if you have a nail like this, and this done by pigment base, of course. I apply pigment base first, and I put all kind of color on it. And if I choose, I would choose Bahama Mama, because I tell you that is my favorite spectrum so far. It's kind of like a peacock color. So when I apply this on, you can see the tone in the background. Isn't that amazing? Of course, you can see sparkle gel, but you can see like the whole thing, the pink, the blue, the yellow, but now it's enhanced so much. Like it's extremely beautiful, and it looks so difficult to do, but literally just using layers. So that's why I have a lesson of this for you, because if I don't have a lesson, then it just look like an ordinary bottle of polish. But you already know that nothing from Tino is ordinary. They all can do tricks, like magic tricks. See, when I bring this out, that pretty, and if you are the type that just never have enough, if you're the type that just so greedy with creativity, you can also like apply pigment on top. You apply pigment first, you put sparkle gel on, and now look, you can even do a little more, just like that. And I'm greedy with creativity. I couldn't have enough. I just keep going and going and going, and you definitely can. Oh, and I even forgot to chrome it. Wouldn't that be amazing? So I apply top coat on. Clear this. And you notice that we haven't even talking about design yet. We're just talking about its compatibility and what it is. That's all. So Tino, how will you make it into a design? Well, instead of the whole nail like this, because we just have been painting on the whole nails, instead of that, you can make it into a French tips or any color block. You can also make it into shapes, and you can add color into it. I'm gonna use a round brush right here, and I am going to apply some Bahama Mama into the tips. See that? You don't have to have black background as a tip. You can have it in any colors. And as I say, you can even have like a white background, like a white tips, and then add in pigment color, so you can have like a lot of color at the base. And then you can put sparkle gel in. You can do that too. Really, the sky is a limit. See that? So now, I am not just painting the whole nail. I'm painting the French tips. I'm also going to put some color into this heart shape right here. That. Over that, just like that. And then cure this. And rub some blue Unichrome in it. And I don't put Teflon matte up here, so I gotta be careful not letting the chrome stick into the nude. Okay, and in the heart shape too. That's awesome. And this is what it looked like when it had top coat on it. Even prettier. And you can also do ombre. I'll rub some Unichrome on these colors. I put a little bit out and then I ombre a little bit up here. So I'm gonna make an ombre by taking nude colors and blend it down. But before I do that, I'm just putting some Unichrome on just to make it pretty. And then I'll take baby blush nude right here and apply from the cuticle, and I just blend it down using my ombre brush. Hear this? So now we venture into design. And when we talk about design, let's not forget about emboss. I can take some clear texture gel out, put it out on the palette so it doesn't kill your gels. Let me go ahead and apply another layer of nude on here just to perfect my ombre. Very thin, go past the previous layers and blend it out. Just right at the edge right here. There, here. 60 seconds, by the way. Everything that I have, here for 60 seconds. I am going to use clear texture gel to do like a seashell embossed pattern right on these tips. So when you put texture on, it literally magnifies the entire spectrum. All the glitters, especially glitter with the chrome, it's gonna magnetize it. Start out big at the tips, and when you drag in, it's gonna get thinner because when I take up gels, I only take right at the tip right here. So when I apply it on, when I drag in, I should be running out gels. These are trendy right now, all the seashell patterns right here. Because it's easy. Anything that are trendy, it's because it's really easy to do. With the right material, of course. Because if you were to use builder gel, then another issue that you have is cell level, so the line is gonna blend together. That's why I use clear texture gel, because my design, it doesn't blend together with clear texture gels. Hear this? I also will get out some clear embossed jelly to emboss this heart right here. How I do it, it just squeeze a little bit out and then use embossed brush to fill in the perimeter of this heart right here. Okay, and fill it in. Just half of the heart. I'm gonna break it into two parts, just because when you build like one whole heart together, then it's cell level because it's different than clear texture gels. Embossed jelly or 3D jelly are cell level. So I only do half of it. Hear this? Just a few seconds here. And then I am going to do the other half. Okay. and use an embossed brush. Don't use a liner brush. Use an embossed brush for this because embossed brushes are thicker, heavier, so you can move these thick builder gel around more easily rather than when you have a liner brush, it's more difficult. Just because the liner brush are really thin, so you just need a strong brush when you working with these gels. See, when you have a thin slip layer, you can just squeeze the rest out and it will help guide out to the entire shape. So I always apply a little bit first, leave it wet, and then I'm just building it right on top of it. And then what I'm doing with this groove in the middle here is that I would just take top coat and I would just apply right there so it can blend in. Just a thin coat. See, if I do these all at once really big, then this part right here, where the sharp point is going to blend. So you don't want that. You want to divide it into two different parts. Hear this? I'll zoom in up close so you can see the spectrum. Let me zoom in. Now you see when you enhance it, you can see different color spectrum. It's a little tricky on camera to show you, but it magnetizes everything. And this set is easy to see. I just done this butterfly set, and let me zoom out. What I use with this butterfly set is I use Dreamsicle first at the base. I use Bahama Mama on top, and I use blue unicorn chrome right on it. And then I just take clear embossed jelly and magnetize it after I draw the butterfly pattern. And look at this. See, it just magnetize everything. It look unreal. Look at that. See the color? Okay, let me zoom out. So, this is the ombre too. See how pretty it is? And just for fun, I'm going to take one nail and I am going to put in, let me zoom out just a little bit. I'm going to put in Teflon matte and then I'm going to do some gold chrome. Just a little extra just to show you all the creativity that you might not be aware of. Because most people, when they carry a few bottles like this, they would think that this is polishing. They would be like, oh, this is so pretty. It's such a pretty color. I'm going to polish my nails and polish my client nails. But I just want you to know that the whole world of creativity is waiting for you if you know how to get there. So I'm going to take black texture gels. And I'm not going to even be seriously drawing because I want to encourage beginner. So I'm just going to take this color that already have Teflon matte on it. And by the way, Teflon matte is non-sticky to chrome powder. See, I write it right here so you remember. And then black texture gel is for you to design a little thicker than the average gels. See, I'm just gonna do this. A lot of people do this. They just take it and they just twirl it around like this randomly. See, beginner can do that easily. See, even like this. See that? I bet you see these designs before. It's very easy to do. If you know the step, if you know the layer, the material. About 8 years ago when I started doing this design, no one have done it yet. It's just, at that time, it's not on trend yet. But it take about 5 years. But until today, I can see everybody doing it. It's make me very happy when I see that. Every time I open social media, I see that. It's make me very happy that the trend is spreading that far. Hear this? And then I'm gonna take like gold chrome and I am gonna rub it in. And you know that black texture gel is compatible with chrome, 100%. You can rub on it. And you can carve it. You can use a tool and carve the pattern. It's non-cell level, so you can keep the pattern when you carve it. It doesn't blend back together. So now I take it out and I just rub chrome on it. Of course, doesn't stick to my background because of Teflon mat. See, that design are very easy. But you just have to know the step to do. The stuff that I use to do it. You know, the stuff that is take, the layers and the technique. Grabbing my shined top coat. And let's go ahead and just apply all over. Waking up the colors. Protecting the chrome. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now it looks like a master design. If you are lazy, don't be ashamed of it. Just use gold pixie gels. Instead of gold chrome, you can just take out gold pixie gels and just draw it on really fast. So you don't have to isolate chrome. See that? Sky is your limit. See, hear this? I'm gonna go ahead and do on the hot too, just for fun. All around it. See, you can do chrome if you want. But a lot of salon, they like pixie gel. Just because pixie gel don't need any top coat when you put on. So you can put on like a matte set. Cure this and that'll be it. After you cure, you're done. So people love pixie gel because it's quick and fast and it's pretty. Cure this. And if you want, you can take clear embossed jelly. Go over here. I have this finger that I just did. And you can squeeze little gel right on here to make these little bubbles. Like a galaxy inspire look. One more right here. One right here. Let me go ahead and drag this one in like this. Drag this one here. See, you see this kind of lot. Hear this? So the reason why I'm like going absolutely crazy on all of these little patterns that I just did because I want to show you that you just literally make an entire set. Let me put it together so you can see it. See that? See what we just sort of did? You literally just make like the whole set. I mean, we're just talking about colors and suddenly we're talking about what stick to it, pigment, chrome, and we're talking about it can show color in the background, it can turn into shape, and now you have a whole set. Can you imagine how much money you make with it? Let me clean this paper up just a little bit. I'll give you some more example. See, I have these. Again, all of the beautiness right here that you just make for your background, for your color. No airbrush needed, no complication. You just whip out your color. You just brush on some pigment, brush on some chrome, doing some ombre, and then like this, I can make it into like a actually, yeah, this one I'm gonna make it into like a butterfly. So basically with this kind of look, I like to prepare like a colorful background, and then I'm just drawing black line right on it. I can draw whatever I like too, not just a specific pattern. You can even go abstract with it. See that? And then you can take an embossed brush, go on in here, color this in. I know, I just have to make it more pretty. Old habit. See, just like that, going in, going in. And what's make it pretty? Obviously not the pattern, the black pattern that you choose. What make it pretty is a background. It doesn't matter what you put on it. You can paint little flowers like this. Isn't that easy? Super fast. As long as you have a pretty background, everything else can be quick and fast. Let's add another flower. Why we add it? Look at that. Make some lace going out. See, the sky is a limit. As long as you know how to use your material. That is where the money come in. Like this. See, never work too hard. See that? I'm just striping this like that and I'm done. Switch to my 7mm and you can add some lace. Yeah. Maybe some harsh line. Like cuticle lines like this. I know it's not perfect. I'm just trying to do it like how people do really fast in salon. They just whip out a few lines like that. Just like that. See that? Hear this? So when you see like an extravagant set like this with wings and rhinestone and texture, you might go, oh my gosh, this is so difficult looking. And I teach you the design, but don't let the design fool you. You see, if you look closely, you can see what it's made out of. There is lava and love that I'm using right in this design. So I'm not just teach you the design, but I teach you the material it takes for you to use and bring out whatever it is that you need to show the world. You know, express your creativity. You don't have to be an awesome artist. You just have to know exactly what to use. And that is my story of my new sparkle gels, Golden Sand, Bahama Mama, and Lava and Love. So if you go to TinoVo.shop, you can scroll all the way to New and Populars, and you click on that, and the 3-piece sparkle gel bundle will be right here. And you can either buy that, or you can scroll all the way down here and buy individual color if you like. And that is just a shortcut, New and Popular. Every time I have something popular or something new, I put in this. But it's true home. It's down to gel polish and top coat. It's in the gel color right here. I put all of my polish in it. And let me see if I can find sparkle gels. It's not in order. Right there. A new sparkle gel right there. So anytime that you're looking for any kind of design polish, you can look in polish and top coat. But other than that, shortcut is New and Popular. And you can find that the 3-color bundle right here. And anytime that I have new sparkle gels, I will make new bundle of it. And don't forget to subscribe us on YouTube at TinoVo. And everything that I use today is available on my website at www.TinoVo.shop. And until next time, bye-bye.